Don't you be tired, but get in the game. Get your head in the game now. A little late, but we are here. Had some technical difficulties. Us grown old folks had to learn. Put your glasses on, damn it. All right. Your connection is weak. No, our connection ain't weak. Our connection is strong, damn it. All right, before we get going with today's live show, Relationships, Love, and Laughter, how are you today?
Tired. I need to take a nap.
Okay, ain't no time for naps.
Yeah.
Want to shout out a few people that actually gave us a review on Facebook. Carla Wood Stevens, thank you for the review. Alfreda Mizell, is it Mizell? I'm going to say it's Mizell. Thank you for the review. Aaron Linton, Ashley Revis, James White, thank you for the review. Lena Berglund, Lawanda Roper, Candace Skyfe. How would you pronounce that? Skyfe or Skyfe? Skyfe and Adrian Yokley. Thank you all for the reviews on Facebook. We really appreciate it. It goes a long way for us. If you guys that are watching now want to write a review, go to the page, click on the review button, and let us know what you think of the show. All right, we're jumping right into this Facebook Live session today because you and I had I wouldn't call it a disagreement last night. Right?
I don't know. I was mad at you.
I know you was. I'm going to apologize.
So here's the deal. I don't see him all week, right? We are like two ships passing in the night. I don't work any less than 14 hours a day. He sleep or he's not even home when I get home. So because
I was working the last 2 weeks, I was working 12.
So we're both doing TV. That's crazy hours. Like he's working 15, I'm working 15. We come home, we basically get maybe 6
Miriam,
hours.
I'm sorry. Thank you for your review as well, Miriam Williams. You did do a review. I remember. Thank you.
6 hours of sleep, and then he's his way and I'm mine. So I got home maybe 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the morning. He was asleep, but he woke up.
I need to take a shower. Just
when I get him, it's like I got to get it all out for the week. What we need to do, what's the plan for the future, how we going to attack the next week or whatever. So I had a glass of wine. I'm so happy it's Saturday morning, basically. I was trying to get it all out. So I think to him it sounded like nagging. But it wasn't nagging. It was really issues that we need to resolve to clear my head. Meaning we need to clean up our paperwork. We need to declutter. We need to do a lot of things. And he's fast to say, yes, we need to do that. But he never does anything. It's always me, So if I don't start that ball rolling, it won't get done. And that's my problem. Because he's a yes man. Yes, we need to do that. Yes, we need to clean up. And yes, we need to do that. But the we becomes me. And I got frustrated. And then he got frustrated. And it just went bad. And we went to sleep angry.
No, listen. I didn't go to sleep angry.
I was hot.
I know you was hot.
I was hot.
You know why? Because anytime, first of all, no, listen. First of all, we had the house to ourselves on a Friday night, Saturday morning. So I knew she worked like long hours. It was a Friday day. Right. So I had been out. I had to go watch a comedian. I'm producing and directing these specials now. So I was out. Got home. Did you just roll your eyes?
Yes.
Why?
I'm listening.
But why you roll your eyes?
That's how I listen.
With your eyes rolled. You think I can't see you?
These need to be tinted.
Yeah. So petty. Dang. So, okay, let me just tell the story. So, I get home before you, and I was tired as hell, right? And I was so tired that I didn't take a shower. And I knew that I had did something earlier that required taking a shower.
That's disgusting.
I know. So, I laid down. I was like, God dang it. And then when you came home, I was like, oh, man. This is a prime opportunity. Ain't no kids in this house. We can have sex, be loud, talk dirty. Ain't nobody in here. We got to be quiet for us. So I was like, let me take my shower. So then I'll take my shower. And you was like, you took a shower? I was like, yeah, I did take a shower. So then you had that wine. I was like, I'm going to just lay here, let her sip her wine. And I know something could happen. Because a few nights ago, something happened and it was delicious. I don't know who you was that night, but I would like to meet her again. Boy, you was talking and doing your thing. But at any rate, I digress. So, I laid there, and then here you come with that damn conversation about the plan. You's like, we need a plan. First of all, like 2 weeks ago, you did the same shit, and then you start talking that we need to move to Spain stuff, right? And I'm like, I'm not moving to Spain right now. I don't speak Spanish. I got a lot of time invested in this country and in my work, and got you finally got a job, and we got 2 incomes. Like, we're not going to just lift up because Donald Trump got elected or whatever your fucking crazy thing was at that time, and uproot our
I've
family
always
and our way
wanted
of
to
life.
go to Spain.
You
So
can go to Spain.
Spain is
You
not.
can go to Spain. It doesn't mean we have to live in Spain. And that was your
I
pitch
just,
that night.
you know what? We have a lot to talk about.
Oh, we're
because
talking about it.
I know, but
So
go
let
ahead.
me finish. So this particular night, last night, it just, you was going on and on and on. And there's a certain point at which I realized this ain't no sex gonna happen. And you just gonna keep, it was like, and I could take a minute or two of that, but you was 5 minutes long. And then I started getting angry. And then I got to a point where I just had to I couldn't take it no more. I'm like, I hear you. I get it. There's a lot for us to discuss. There's a lot for us to get done. And I know it is hard for you because you'll say stuff to me and then I'll get going on the next project, and you want me to do the taxes, and you want me to clean out the garage, and you want me to do this, and then you want me to take Royce to the college, and you want me to do, and and you want me to do, and then all of a sudden it's like, I can't stop, right? And
Well, if you feel like that,
I can imagine how you
how
feel.
I feel.
I can imagine
like,
how you feel.
Explode one day. Like, it's so much stuff. I don't see how people do it. It's so much
But
stuff.
this is the point. That I realized last night, where I kind of popped off a little bit, and I didn't go crazy. Like, I didn't yell at you or anything, but I was just like, yo, chill, right? And then I had to dial it back and realize, like, oh shit, this is where things can easily go left. And more importantly, where, like, you have to have a plan, because we've been in a situation where we didn't have a plan, and that's where things just get reckless. Like, you don't know what you're doing as a couple. You don't know what you're doing as a family. There's no common direction. And when you don't have that, then things just fucking start falling apart. You stop communicating. And when you lose the communication, oh, God help you. Anything can happen when you lose the communication. So the whole reason I wanted to go live today was to use that as an opportunity to express how important it is that you, your spouse, the person that you're in a relationship with, have a open platform of communication where somebody can say, hey, we need to sit down tomorrow and have a conversation about what we're doing to continue to move our platform forward. So that's what this is about today.
Yeah, I'm overwhelmed. I don't even know what to say. I am overwhelmed. I need at least 2 more of me to make this shit
Oh
right.
my God, if we get 2 more of you up in here, we can make a whole lot of stuff
with my
right.
mindset, like, I need this house decluttered. Like, I wish I could just hire, like, a decluttering company that really knew what the hell they were doing and let me walk away and just make everything magically disappear, because I'm just overwhelmed. I don't know how. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. I don't know where it's going to go, because we emptied a storage unit about 1.5 years ago, and it's in the garage. We have one path to the refrigerator back there and to the copy machine, and the rest is a jungle. That was our kids' playroom, family room.
It was a family room.
Big TV, cushy couch. I can't see none of that shit now. So I'm overwhelmed. We have people coming over for the winter. Like, we gotta clean up.
So listen, hold on. Dewana Wilson says, what do you do when you communicate but the other person doesn't? Like, and that's exactly what we're talking about right now. It can't work with one person communicating. We've been there. I've been the person that
shut down.
Yeah, I shut down. When it's just like wah wah wah
he gets mad, and it's a vicious cycle, because he gets mad, then I get mad, then we're both mad, then we make up. But guess what? We make up, and still nothing gets solved.
Nothing moves forward.
Nothing gets solved. We're at the same point 2 years ago with this goddamn garage not being the way I need it to be. I don't know. And everything can't revolve around, well, we're both working because we need the money, and it's just like, that's an excuse. Like, we're working, we can't do it, we don't have the time. and then we're gonna look up. We're gonna be like buried alive. Like it's a
No,
lot
it's
of
not
shit.
that bad. It's not buried
But
alive.
I
But
think this is how it
this
starts.
is just listen. The problem is, and T Graham, thank you for the review as well, brother. The problem is that one, you're a hoarder. You hold on to stuff. So we celebrated. How long ago did we empty that storage unit?
A year and a half.
A year and a half ago, y'all saw us. We made the videos and posted them where we emptied our storage unit, and we do not have a storage unit at all. That was a huge step. How much was we paying a month for that storage unit? $300 a month times 12 is $3,600 a year. Times how many years do we have it?
Probably about 12.
Easily 12 years. So we paid $36,000, $40,000 to hold a bunch of shit in a building. Is not even funny. Is a bunch of shit. Is furniture. Is books. Is we had fucking VHS tapes and CDs sitting in storage collecting dust, paying good money that could have been somewhere invested and going towards our kids' education that we always struggle to pay. Right?
So now it's in the back.
And it's in the back and we're not paying money on it, but it's causing unhappiness in this household because it's a space that we used to retreat to create some form of happiness for us. We would go back there, watch movies. We go back there, it was space to stretch out, go back there and do that thing. But, you know, now it's space that's taken away from our happiness. So now what we have to do is make a plan to go back there, whether it's once a week, whether it's twice a month, whatever it is, and start decluttering, get rid of it. Some people say yard sale. Guess what? Great, that sounds great, but sometimes you just need to skip the yard sale and throw a bunch of shit in the trash. Donate some stuff to the Salvation Army.
What we need to do is get a truck that we can have for like a month. Sit it outside and put the furniture in there. And then we'll be able to see, because we can't see because of the big ass pieces of pianos, armoires, dressers, all my grandmother stuff. And I'm afraid, I'm not going to lie, I'm afraid to throw it away because I think there's some value. That's the last thing I want to see is my shit on Roadhouse.
I don't
Auction,
know.
Antique Roadhouse.
Antique Roadhouse.
When you see a simple chair, $100,000. I'm not saying that's the point, but it's good, that good furniture, like she bought quality stuff. So I just don't want to give it away. But that takes time to take it out, have an appraiser come over. Is it worth something? Yes. Then you keep it, you try and sell it. If not, then you go. But we don't have the time to do that. And I can't just give it away. So it's a vicious cycle. And there is the biggest problem right there.
Craigslist, give it away. I'm with all of that. I hear you.
You know,
Christina, I hear you. Craigslist, give it away.
I swear to God, it would make me so happy because if I stay back there and pick it, I'll be like, oh yeah, save that. Oh, I need that. But if somebody
Tashana said, if you haven't seen it in 6 months, throw it away.
I ain't seen it in almost
10 years.
Yeah, 10 years. What are you talking? I got baby clothes back there for Royce and Ross.
That's insane. There's so much stuff. And look, our closets are full of clothes that we don't even wear.
I want somebody to blow my closet up. How about that?
I want somebody to blow you up.
Seriously, like we need a makeover. Don't even talk about the closet. Don't make me cry. I'm just trying to get to the garage. Ooh, how much percent do I have?
Oh Lord, now we're gonna be on your battery. Last time we did this, my battery went out.
You want me to get my charger?
No, we're all good. We'll get through it.
All right. So what I'm trying to say, so we're only focusing on the garage. Yeah, my closet is bad too. The whole house is bad.
Listen, the problem is
dirty, it's just
families.
clutter.
Families, I don't know why it is, as we have a history of, as a people, collecting and holding on to shit that we don't need. I saw a Facebook video with an Asian man who has 4 pair of pants.
What?
Yep, he got 4 pair of pants, 3 shirts. He is living a minimalist life. He has damn near no possessions. They don't hold on to things, right?
Wow.
How can we get ourselves even half the way there? Halfway, we hold on to so much shit that we don't need.
It's true.
Garbage.
Seriously, I need 1/3 of that closet. I wear the same shit over and over. But when I go through it and try and clean it out, you know what I do? Oh yeah, I need that. I'm gonna wear that one day. I swear I looked at one dress for 3 years. I have not worn it. It got tags on it. I wish we could do that, babe.
Somebody
want
said
more.
hire an assistant for a few months to help with the organization.
And that's what I want to do, but we got to make the money. You know,
Exactly.
when we had an assistant, let me tell
Exactly.
you something. This shit was Mamia had us rolling, paid the bills. She shredded shit. She did everything. She was my fall girl per se. We do need one, you know, but it's finding the right person. And she went off to do bigger and better things. We understand that. So it's a matter of finding someone that's affordable that can come in here and understand our ways and really just get in there. Like,
Yeah,
I need somebody to take initiative. Like, no, we throwing this away. You got it.
Lawrence, listen, I get you with the tax write-off for a bunch of clothes because we've done that before. But more important than the tax write-off is creating that space in your house and in your life, because it's refreshing when your space is open and you can see things and get to things and have an appreciation for the fact that you don't have a bunch of shit. Wait, well, can we talk about this too? We just cleared off the damn dining room table that had so much mail, unopened mail, stacked on it, stacked high as shit. You know, we went through mail one time. There was checks in there. I had like $1,000, $1,200 worth of checks sitting on my dining room table, and we struggling. Not struggling, but you know, our struggle. Our struggle is a little different than the regular struggle.
I know.
But, you know, this money that's sitting there.
But this what he did, pan to the table. So he took all the mail off of this table.
Yeah.
And he just put it on another table.
I put it on the table over there.
So,
but I went through it. So now you got your pal, I got my pal, you take your pal and start opening shit. I come from a family of people, my mother and father used to have mail that they did not open. I promise you, shit will be getting shut off because they didn't open the mail and see what was due to be paid for it.
We just making the gas and the light bills. Like, I be like, I call them. I'm like, how much is due? Okay, I'm gonna put like 500 on that.
Yeah, we do be putting something on it. I'm not gonna lie.
I will put something on it. You're not getting the whole thing. I'm sorry. You just not.
Hey, Carla Wood Stevens.
Enough.
I shouted you out earlier. Thanks for the review. I see you signing on and joining us late. But this is the other thing. When we start talking about making plans, I was talking to Karen Peterkin, a friend of mine, works for TV1. She said you also have to be able to make arrangements and make agreements, because what I found is that there are so many families that are splintered, right? People get into these relationships, they start having kids, they start building families that don't necessarily work. And now you got what was 2-parent households that are now 1-parent households, and a mother that's with the kids and a father that's somewhere else starting a new relationship or whatever his new journey is, right? But what's the arrangement? What's the agreement that you're going to make so that you still have the representation of a family so that these kids can thrive in something rather than abandoning your responsibility to these children?
How do we get there from decluttering?
No, we're talking about communication and making plans. The decluttering was about making plans. We've already addressed that. We have a plan. We're going to declutter. But on top of that, you also have to have an agreement or make an arrangement when things don't work out. So this is something that also needs to be discussed. It's something that's important. And when you get into an arrangement or when you get into a relationship with somebody, you guys have to have an agreement or an arrangement. I know some people that live together, right? I'm sure you probably heard couples like this. They don't necessarily get along, right? But they come up with an arrangement. We may not sleep in the same bedroom. Like if you and I got to a point where we didn't get along or something didn't work or whatever, or somebody got you pregnant, we're going to have an arrangement or something. Because we're not going to let this family fall apart. You just have to go live in the family room. There's some people need an agreement. Like you don't live together. Y'all are separated. Come up with an agreement. I have friends that have started families that didn't work out, but at least they had an agreement about continuing to try to build something that their children could thrive in. So what's the agreement? You can make plans. You can make an arrangement. You're going to make an agreement. Beyond the ability to continue building a 2-family household, which I'm starting to come to an understanding is very important. These children need 2 parents as much as they can get it in an environment that's going to be able to support them. When one parent can't make it up when one of us can't make it up to the school, the other one has to be there, right? We have to have a representation of who we are in these environments at all times. And we fight like hell to try to make sure both of us are present. We go to as much shit together as we possibly can, because again, it's not about us anymore. I mean, really, at the end of the day,
It really isn't.
it is about our family unit. It is about building something in the community that we don't have to run away from, right? You hear the stories of so many people who this need to take flight away from the hood. Why? Why are people leaving our neighborhood? This hood has a negative connotation. These are neighborhoods. These aren't hoods. These are neighborhoods with houses and buildings that have been in our
Right.
families
And
for
then once
years.
we leave, it gets gentrified, and then we are like,
Exactly.
oh my God, that house is beautiful. It's the same damn house. Harlem is the same way. You couldn't get any. They were giving brownstones away for $1. Now it's all white.
Tashana said her and her husband live in different houses, but they're still together. I salute that, Tashana. If you have a family, if you have children involved, you have to find a way.
Right.
It may not always work out, but that doesn't mean it can't work out. If me and April broke up, you think I wouldn't come back over to try to get some of that thing? Some of that pecan pie?
Babe, would you stop?
Okay, let me get serious. But
My new man would not like that.
your new man would just have to understand that I'm taking you out.
All right.
My new wife would get it. She's like, oh, you going out with April? I get it. Go ahead. She is beautiful and I understand. But me and you ain't ever breaking up. It's just understood.
Let me tell you something. I just can't stress to people how hard this shit is. But it is also rewarding. It is hard.
No, no question.
It
The
is
conversation is hard. Last night, that was hard conversation.
No, that was hard.
It was annoying. You
It
get
was
on my
like,
nerves
"Come on,
sometimes.
take me away." It's like I'd rather stick a needle in my eyeball. Like, those are the conversations that you have to have in order to grow. And people don't want to do the work. I don't want to do the work half the time. But I have to. For these 3 young men, plus the grandkids, like, we have to set a foundation. We have to leave our legacy something. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to stick it out because it's easy. He could go off and find somebody. I could go off and find somebody. That's not the point. The point is we love each other and we need to figure out how to make this work. It's not always going to be easy.
It ain't going to be pretty, and they say for better or for worse. And you may see a bunch of for worseses. Right?
A lot.
You're going to see some for worseses.
They're
If you
not gonna
in
get
this.
along. Right.
Oh, listen, there's been plenty of times where we haven't gotten along.
Man, my bag was like almost at the door before me. I was like, you know what? I'm out. Because I don't want to have that conversation. It's like you got to dig. You got to dig deep. And sometimes you just stubborn, like, I don't want to talk. I could make my own. I could get my own apartment. I could do me. But what is that going to really do? You know, then you meet somebody and you just going to go through the same shit. If your partner is, loving you and doing everything, you just got to fight for it. You got to, because there is light at the end of the rainbow. I promise you. And I know we're going to get there. But right now we got 2 in school, 1 about to go in college, bills and more bills, and trying to keep the house together, and it's just a lot. My hours, I worked 70 hours last week. My check said 71 hours. That's a lot of hours.
That's a lot of time away from me and
I'm
these kids.
Working my tail off. But, that's why I like TV, because we work hard for 4 months, then we off for 2 months.
Stephen McMillan, wait.
So I get
Stephen said, you said 24 years of hell, ... had to go. Stephen, what does that mean? Talk to me. I'm going to pay attention to your next post. I got to hear this because there's some people that stick around these relationships that don't work, and that could be unhealthy too.
Right.
But all I'm saying is there's a difference between being in a relationship that is completely unhealthy from one that requires some maintenance in order to keep the shit going.
Right.
You ain't supposed to be in a relationship where you being abused, where you being treated unfairly, or you're not being heard, or where you're not on the same page and you don't have something that you should be building together. Right. We got something we building together. Like, this is my partner right here. And I realized this recently. There's been times where I'm going to be so real 100 with y'all, where I said April is not my best friend. That is a complete lie. I've come to the realization that this woman has been my best friend from the day that I met her. It don't get no realer than that, because what I've realized is that there's been times where you can have a wife, and there's been times where you can have a best friend, and there's times where you need one and you need the other. Like, there's times where she gets on my nerve. I can't deal with the wife. but then I have to lean on who she is as my best friend, and that's what gets me over the hump. So he had said he had to get a divorce, a separate room, no teamwork. When you don't have somebody that's trying to, that's where the
But you gotta
plan
have
comes
that.
in.
You gotta have the same vision. Like, what's the plan at the end? You know what I'm saying? What are y'all working towards?
Hold on for a second. This dude, Kevin Quincy Jones, he said that's why it's so important to take our time in selecting our wives, our loves, our best life partner. Even when we choose the best, we still have issues because we're involved in ourselves. None of us are perfect.
Nope.
Right? Listen, so many of us, we've said this before, jump into these relationships. They're so quick to jump into something to say they have something without taking the time to fully investigate. They spend more time researching online what a car do and what the price of the car and where's the best value and this car versus that car. They'll do all that shit for a new car and won't take the time in a new relationship.
But the same with the ladies. They be so happy to get a man.
That's who I'm talking about, the ladies.
And the men too.
Oh, the men, they so...
Everything is on the surface. She look good, he look good, blah, blah, blah. But when times are tough, can that person handle it? Because you never know what you're going to get. When you have children, you can have kids with disabilities. You don't know what is going to happen. That happened to us. Grandparents that got sick, that this man got on a plane and went and got my grandfather for me while I watched the kids, got on JetBlue. My grandfather had to make number 2, had to go in a small compartment, wipe not even his grandfather. Like, that is commitment. You know what I'm saying? It's more than the surface.
Let me make sure this is clear. I went and got her grandfather from New Jersey, brought him back to LA on the plane, the two of us. This man in the middle of the flight had to go to the bathroom and take a dump. I had to physically take him. He couldn't barely walk. He couldn't walk. Had to take him on the flight, mid-flight, into the bathroom stall, pull his pants down, take his diaper off, and let him take a shit. Right? Let's keep it all the way real. Had to go back in and wipe his ass and get him together. In the stall with him. You've been in an airplane bathroom. You know how small that shit is. The two of us in there getting him together and brought him back. Did you just do what you just did? Right?
Let me tell you.
We're good.
I don't know how he did it. When he got off and then I was late to pick them up. The look on his face, I didn't know all of that. He was hot, but it wasn't hot about what had happened. You know, it's just a lot. That's when you have to dig. It's more than just a notion, as people say. It is work. It is work.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of work.
So I say we've been through a lot. His father passed in our relationship. Both my grandparents passed in our relationship. Been through some things. We have been tried, and we have to this. It's only from digging deep.
It's the testament to that willingness to do the work when you find the person that you want to do the work with, right? And it keeps coming back to.
We could have bailed out. Like, you know what?
Oh, there's been no question. There's no question. There's been many times where we could have bailed.
I'm good.
There's been many times where we could have did the bail. I mean, we could have both bailed out, but we didn't.
No. Because it's bigger than us.
It's bigger than us. It really is about building something together that you both can be proud of, you both can enjoy, and being committed to it.
And it's not like all we're saying is we don't have all the answers, but sometimes when you're going through things, you might think, am I the only one going through it? So we tell you the truth on what we're going through so you can realize everything may not be word for word or exactly what you're going through. We're just letting you know you're not the only one.
Exactly.
So whatever it is, whatever degree of what your thing is, you're not alone.
You can get through it.
You know, do your best. You know, don't give up for lack of really having those painful conversations or whatever, because that's the easy just to say, you know what, I want a divorce. Yep, let's go. Why? If you just did a little bit more work, or maybe get the vision on track, like what are we trying to accomplish? And if you guys' vision are totally different and one wants to do this and you trying to go there and y'all don't think it would ever meet up, then I get it. But if y'all both, it's like drinking pina colada, the song. If you ever listen to the words, He's looking for something, she's looking for something, and when they meet up, it's the same people.
Right.
You know what I mean? Listen to the song. When you're small, you just drinking pina colada. She's writing something in the newspaper looking for somebody, and it's him that shows up. Like, you just got to be on the same page. You understand what I mean? It's a lot
It's
of
interesting. Farrah she said, that's what's missing in the dating world. People aren't looking to come together to build something. They're lonely and taking the first thing that they can find that makes them feel happy. That's an interesting point.
It is.
Interesting point.
Well, you're gonna possibly face the
all right, they said
consequences
we're
at
going
some
in
point.
and out. I think that's because the connection is weak. But here's the thing. If
Uh-oh.
you watch the rebroadcast of this, it should all string together and it'll be fine. I don't know how long we've been streaming right now, but this has been a very meaningful conversation. And I mean, I think we get the point. That at the end of the day, it really is about communication and that willingness to do the work and get over.
I don't understand what's wrong with our connection.
I don't know either, but we're gonna have to hook a cable up to your damn phone the next time we go live.
Yeah.
All right. So, anything you want to say? We gotta close this out. I got work to do.
What is he saying?
Who? I love this being real about the real events. Or who?
No, Raheem.
Raheem. Let's see what Raheem is saying. Raheem says he's loyal, honest from pain and understanding. Makes me mistake made me who I am today. Mean I'm my best, and I'm going to give it to my next relationship. That's all you can do is we learn. We learn
Right.
from these opportunities. But I think honestly, as men, we have to be willing to bring our best self to these relationships because these women need more than a cat that's just going to try to wine, dine her, and lay her down and have sex with her and then move on to the next thing. We have to be providers, protectors, and co-authors of a journey that's meaningful. Like, I'm the co-author of this journey right here. And be willing to make your life partner an equal partner and not somebody that's supposed to stand 3 steps behind you and do what you say. No, this is a 50-50 partnership. She'll tell you that. We've established that from day one. Even if I'm working the most and making the most money, it don't make a difference. It all goes into the same pot for us to split to build something.
That's right.
Okay, calm down. And now your
But
money.
when I work more, I'm
Yeah,
like, listen,
them 70 hours, trust me, I count them
divvying
checks.
out my money. I'll be like, what you need?
Robin,
'Cause
Robin,
I
how you
work
pronounce
with
your
my
last
own
name?
money.
Rumez? Robin Rumez? Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Again, we're just trying to share pieces of our journey so we can inspire you guys to build families, right? At the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's about holding our community together and building something meaningful for these kids. And at the end of the day, we're working on this damn tour, and we're gonna come to your city.
So excited.
We're starting up. Well, look, we got the outline together. April and I starting to rehearse. She don't know I've got a rehearsal for her ass tomorrow, and when we come to your city, it's gonna be something special. We just need you guys to continue to support us and helping us spread the word.
I'm excited. I can't wait to meet you all and just get on the road with my boo and just really.
Let me tell you, I've been
make
thinking about this a lot
because we need families to stay together. Come on, people. You've been thinking about what a lot.
Me and you on the road together.
That's amazing.
Because I remember when I used to be out on the road by myself as a single young comedian, it was a lot of things out there on the road that is a lot of
That's what got you in trouble.
opportunity on the road that I got to keep you away from.
Whatever.
But we're also almost at 50,000
Woohoo!
family members. They're not fans, family members. Y'all gonna have to make some room. Make some room. Because we almost at 50,000.
1 person at a time.
We built it 1 person at a time.
That's amazing.
It is.
I'm excited because it hasn't been.
We ain't boosting
right?
We're not boosting. We ain't paying for nothing. We just doing it organically with you all, and y'all
keep spreading the word. I want to get
spreading
to
the word.
50,000.
We're gonna hit 50,000 this week. The thing we got to do is take that 50,000 and have them add 10 people or add 10 friends so we can get to 500,000.
That would be great.
I'm never gonna behave, Marley. April knows who she married to. I'm always up to something.
Always.
But I love this. My favorite girl right here.
Aw.
Some chick right now with her lips turned up talking about that's his favorite girl. Please. This is my boo-boo right here. I don't care what nobody say. Yes, more family. This is the way we're gonna build it. We're gonna change. Like, we're not going to chase TV. We're going to change the fabric of these relationships. We're going to make an impact, right? We may not have a big radio network like Steve Harvey or a platform like Oprah Winfrey, but I'll be damned if we can't do our best to use Facebook Live and Twitter and our Instagram and just our determination to put some good in the world using our relationship and journey as an example.
Right.
That's it, period. One day at a time, one post
One
at a
day
time, and one kiss at a time. Give me a kiss,
Aw.
baby.
I'm gonna get lipstick on you.
Don't listen. Don't worry about that. So y'all go forth, be blessed, be careful out there. Right? I'm gonna say it again. Be careful out there. Spread love and keep doing what y'all need to do to build the journey that you believe you deserve. Relationships, love, and laughter. It's the After I Do team. We're working on the t-shirts. All right, y'all see that? The t-shirts is coming. I know everybody's like, I want a t-shirt. The t-shirts is coming. The book is coming. The tour is coming.
Well, we gotta get it popping. We keep saying that. We gotta.
What? What?
either
We not
get the
getting popped.
T-shirts. Let's get some
You
t-shirts.
okay? Get the other t-shirt and show them what Amazon did. You want to do that?
No.
Okay.
We just gotta tweak it.
But that's my point. We're working on getting
It's
the
coming,
t-shirts
like,
right.
We're working on it. The t-shirts will probably be first, right?
Angie Addison, we love you too. Yes, the t-shirts will be first. The book is going to follow that.
Right.
The tour is the top of 2017 because
I
you
can't
need some
wait.
time to rehearse, right? Get your act together.
I am an act bull. I don't need to get together. It is what it is. Just throw me up there, and it's real. Like, I don't really want to rehearse. You can tell me how the flow of the show is going to go, but I can't rehearse no
Yes,
lines.
you can. You ain't got to rehearse lines. It's all going to be built on the real. You ain't got to
Right.
work. But I'm just saying, you got to work on the format that we're building and know what it
I
is.
get that. Well, say that. Don't say rehearse like there's some lines. I read enough scripts every
All right.
week. I don't need to
Okay.
read
All
this
right.
script.
Here we go again. Just calm down.
All right.
Take you to Sears and buy you an outfit.
Please do. Don't be talking about Sears. I like
No, I'm just saying. My point is that we went. You
Oh, we
picked out an
going now?
outfit. We'll see. All right, we gotta go. Relationships, love, and laughter. Blow 'em some kisses, baby.
Mwah. And I got a new lipstick.
Make sure y'all tell y'all friends.
I got a
that-
nail polish line,
Calm
but maybe
you-
I need lipstick.
Oh my God.
I'm wearing this lip, but I'm not shouting them out. I'm sorry.
All
I
right.
need my own line.
Blow them a kiss so we can go.
Mwah.
Relationships, love, and laughter. Y'all like it and share it, and we'll see y'all next post.
Come on,
Later.
let's go to Sears.
Let's go have sex.
Sears.
Sex.